If you don't wanna see me, did a full 180, crazy, thinking about the way did the heartbeat change me, baby, look at where I've been, I'm over it already, so moved on, it's scary, I'm not where you left me at all, so if you don't wanna see me dancing with somebody, if you wanna believe that anything can stop me, don't show up, don't come out, don't stop caring about me now, walk away, you know how, don't stop caring about me now, aren't you the guy who tried to hurt me with the word, it always takes some time to survive you, no matter on the other side, I'm over it already, so moved on, it's scary, I'm not where you left me at all, so if you don't wanna see me dancing with somebody, if you wanna believe that anything can stop me, don't show up.
Okay, don't leave. I have to fix some things first because that was pretty bad. Okay, so if you're wondering why the random costume change, literally all the footage got deleted, so here's me retaking it today. So, the part that is after the first pirouette, which is the single pirouette, this one, I did it correctly. It's just that I forgot to look. Also, here's the hand. I gotta specify the hand because it's flexed, but to the right when it comes up at first. And then you're gonna stop like that. And then you're gonna bring it down like that. So when you do it, it's supposed to look like that. And make sure you look. Now for this part, it's the same, but when you get into the ground on your knees like this, I'm adjusting, sorry. Carpet's kind of uncomfortable. Yep. And to the left. Okay, there we go. So over there. Now your arm's gonna kind of mirror each other somewhat, and then you're gonna do like a shoulder isolation. And here's the roll I didn't do before. It's gonna be over the left shoulder. And then you're gonna come up as gracefully looking as possible. Hopefully more graceful than that. But yeah, then afterwards we're gonna do 2 PKs, which I accidentally did Shanae turns before, but there's supposed to be 2 PKs until you chasse, and then you go into your regular right leap. And then afterwards you're gonna push out like that while still looking to the right. And then you're gonna walk 5, 6, prep 7, 8, and make sure your arms are by your side on 5, 6. Turn over your left shoulder immediately after the kick line, push and ball change, push and ball change. Now when you bring your right arm over, you're gonna make sure you look to the left. And then when you bring your left arm in, you're gonna bring your left leg in as well. And then you're gonna bring your hands down to your side, and then you're gonna flick your wrist out. And then right afterwards, you're gonna do a windmill. So altogether, it looks like this. Push. Look to the left. Bring it in. Forgot to bring my leg in, just ignore me. Yep, there I go. Then out. Out. Windmill. It's supposed to look like that. It's a really... Yeah, there we go. And then when you bring your arms under your chin, make sure you're also looking to the front. Now for the teacup jump, which I bombed earlier, then make sure your arms are tight at the top. And then you're going to bring your right leg in. It's kind of like a... I forgot what kind of... It's supposed to look like a teacup. Like, it makes total sense. And then... Yeah, it looks like that. I thought it'd be easier than a Firebird, so I just decided to do the teacup jump instead. So when you do your jazzy walks, you really want to make sure that your palms are facing out and your fingers are apart. I know you can probably barely see because of my pullover, but you're gonna walk out with your palms out like that. You're gonna step left, then cross over it right, and then you're gonna step out with your left again when you do it. But I'm marking it right now because I don't have room to do it all. So this move, it's a pulling motion, not a pushing motion. So it's supposed to look like that. It's supposed to be like really sharp. And then your fan kick, you're gonna make sure you bring your right arm out with the fan kick. So together. And then you're gonna bring your right leg behind you, and then you're gonna ball change, and then you're gonna do a kick and lay back. So it's that. Fan kick, kick, ball change, lay back. Or not kick, ball change. I don't, whatever. And then immediately afterwards, you're going to do this weird jumpy thingy. So you're going to jump out to the right, like that. And the arms are, well, the hands are going to be flexed. Jump out to the right, and then your hands are going to be flexed in the air, but they're still going to be flowy, but still sharp at the same time. Kind of hard to explain, but it kind of happens. And then when you bring your arms down, it'll be kind of in a W shape with your wrist still flexed. So jump here, and then in order to get around, you're going to have to pencil. Like you're going to have to like pencil turn, like pivot. So keep your right leg in the same position, and you turn around and lightly just brush your left leg around so you can get around. Now, immediately after that, you're going to go into a single chaîné turn. A chaîné, not a piqué. So one chaîné turn, and then immediately you're going to chasse to your right chasse, because we're going to do a right surprise leap. That's going to be coming to the front. Now, I can't demonstrate it full out right now because I'm in my tiny living room, but that's kind of how it looks like. Well, marking it, of course. And then afterwards, you're going to come in, kind of like you're holding yourself a little bit. You're going to come in, and then you're going to go out, and you're going to prep for double pirouette. And then you're going to land like that. You're going to land really strong. So W, chaîné, chasse, surprise leap, hug, double pirouette, and land strong. Now you're going to do this thing. I don't really know how to explain it, but your hands are also going to come behind your back like that. So it's like that, and when your leg comes out, it's going to be at a 90-degree angle. And when you land, you're going to have your hands behind your back, kind of how they were before, and you're going to make sure you look on 8. Now, to explain this weird, sassy walk, so you're going to hold, and then walk 1, 2, pulling my sleeves up, so maybe you'll see my shoulders better. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Notice how I'm moving my shoulders as well. Around 5, 6. You're going to pivot. Out 7, up 8. Hands, and then pose 1. Well, and 1. So look. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. Like that. And try to square your shoulders to the front more. I'm going to demonstrate that in a second. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. And square your shoulders to the front as much as possible. Also, the shoulders, it's going to be opposite shoulder, opposite leg, you know? So just make sure you're moving them enough to where you can see them, but don't dislocate your shoulders.